Hey, what's happening, everybody? I figured I'd give a quick update on the old CJ here. If you guys watched the earlier video, it kind of went through what I had and kind of some ideas, but coming along, just figured I'd update here. So the obvious thing, first thing, and thing all the kids notice and love are the KC lights on a light bar. It's my buddy had an old car rotobar. I gave him, like, I don't know, it wasn't that expensive. And I tossed half a dozen KC lights up there. I was hoping to get away with 4, but they were too small, so we went with 6. The TJ came with an old set of KC Slim lights. They were beat the heck, so I painted them, put them on there. The bumper, front bumper off the other CJ got transferred over. Buffed out the hood. It's dirty right now. Also ditched the ugly hard top and hard doors, sold those, and ended up getting a soft top, soft doors. Stole the rear bumper off the other CJ, and right now I'm just chilling, like rocking the non-matching spare because I had it. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with that, but I ended up going with a 15x10 Pro Comp wheel. They were buy 3 get 1 free, and some Maxxis Razor and 35-1250 tire. So that's looking pretty good. It's currently on 2.5-inch BDS springs. They were already on it, and the body lift was already on it. Then down here, I went ahead and swapped axles. So this is a wide track Dana 30. I've got over the knuckle steering. It's one of those 5/8 bolt kits. So you drill out, put an insert, and it was half there. I had to get some bushings from Tractor Supply and that kind of thing to make this all work out, but it works out pretty well. You know, it's pretty beefy. It's up high. I still have to cut off the U-bolts at the bottom. I haven't gotten a chance to do that yet. It's been busy. So 48 gears. The front has a lock right, and the rear is a 86. So it's a 1 year only, from what I'm told. Wide track Dana 44. 48's and an ARB, or at least I think it's an ARB. It's an air locker. I haven't opened up the diff yet. Looks like I got a brake leak going on here. I'll have to check that. I don't know. I got something. It's either... No, looks like it's a leaking diff fluid. So I may have actually overfilled that. That's interesting. Only on one side though, so I'm guessing I probably have a bad axle side seal. Huh, that's a bummer. You can just see a little bit on the wheel and tire over there, so I'll have to address that at some point. For how much this will get driven, it doesn't matter. So you see the wire hanging out here. The fuel, I've been fixing the fuel gauge, and it needed a sending unit. So I figured for 50 bucks. Grabbed a tank. I have a new sending unit to go into it. I figured if I'm going to drop the tank anyway, I'll put a new one in it and ditch the old rusty one. Inside, I think everything's pretty much the same. Threw a center console I had sitting around in it. I moved the gauges over to here, or the switches over to here. They were in the middle and had a big long wire. I didn't like that. Put a head unit in it. The front speakers are decent. The rears I moved down next to the back seat. I would love to find some Laredo seats to match the rear, but I don't know. We'll see. And then on top of that gauge pod, I'm going to put, I'm sorry, not gauge pod, on top of the switch pod, I'm going to put this guy, tack, because the tack in it is like, it's, yeah, I swear it's based on pedal position, not RPM. It's weird. And on this side, I have a 2-inch GPS Speedo on the way. It just cleared customs the other day, so it should be here soon. The only one I could find was in China. We'll see how good it is. Gonna try the mini air compressor to run the rear locker. And this is the bulkhead fitting that I have. Okay, so I have a bulkhead fitting that this goes into, and I don't know if I can just use like an ARB quick fitting to this. I'm trying to figure out who uses this style of fitting, because ARB doesn't. They're brass. This is not brass, and it's the inside doesn't have a flare. It has like a weird stepped insert. So yeah, so that's where we're at on the CJ. Racing the Corvette this weekend at Autocross. That should be fun. I'll get some video up of that. But it's coming along. I'd like to see, you know, I'd like to make you guys some better videos on, you know, how-tos and swapping axles and, you know, what I did for the steering and the brakes. But it's just been I've been so busy, and it's been a process. So still have to wire all the lights, still have to swap the gas tanks. Apparently now I need to do an axle seal, so I'll probably do a video on that, because that's should be an easy one to film. I got some paint work to do. We tried to match the paint that's on it and the gun. I mean, it was like 6 shades off, but I did polish out. I polished the hood, so I'm just going to polish it, and we're going to just kind of touch up the rust spots and maybe find some stickers to go over. So that's where we're at. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, kind of give you a feel for what we got going on, and I'll update here as you know, as I go. See ya.